How are you guys doing? I'm just taking my lunch now. Sorry, my supper. Now. Good day, guys. Forex, Forex is a big thing. Forex really dealt with my past. I don't know if you are hearing me. If you are hearing me, just say hi. You can hear me, say hi. Let's wait for people. I can't like one of you guys. I don't want to be talking to myself. Okay, since you guys are hearing, like the topic says, Forex almost make me lost everything. The memory still look fresh in my brain till today. Memory still look fresh in my brain. But you know what? There's always lights at the end of every tunnel. If my voice is not loud enough, you can see it out, but you can just see it. But let me tell you something. Forex is like you see a wife, the wife you want to marry first time, you just fell in love from a distance, even without talking to him or even without talking to her. Forest is beautiful. Forest has been one of the most great things that ever happened to me in my life. You see, I want to tell you this story now. This story I want to tell you is sad, but I want you to pay attention to the message so that you can learn from what I'm about to share with you. Don't be sad about it. It's my past. It has happened and it will not repeat itself. I've learned my lessons and I've worked on it. It takes me time and courage. It takes me time and courage to come to you guys' face to share to share this thing with you guys. The forest is beautiful. Forest is life saving. Forest is everything. There's nothing you want to do on this earth right now that money need transaction. You want to eat today. you need to make a transaction. You want to send message home, you need a transaction. You will buy data to watch me now. You want to speak to your loved one on phone, you will need airtime. You need to buy, you need to recharge your phone. You are traveling, migrating to another country, you will definitely exchange your local currency to that country currency that you are going to, or maybe use a global currency like the pounds, the dollars, or maybe the euro, the case may be. So Forex is our life. In the year 2013, to be precise, October 2013, I was making money from Forex before then. But you know, in a situation whereby you are on your own, you just get free money, probably because of your background. You just get free money. That's what was happening that time. I make money for no reason. I just like see market going upward. I just sleep by. I don't understand what is loss size then. You understand? I don't even know what is loss size. I don't even know what is trading psychology. I don't even know what is money management. See, a trend is going, the candlestick is just going upward. I just click buy. I change the trend, it just go up, up, up. When I see some certain level of profit, I just close. So I was making money. So 2013, I wanted to go in fully officially. Like I really want to make this money. So I resigned from my company. I was thinking maybe the money I was making, those $100, $200, $300, $500 I was making by the side from Forex, will actually take me far. Can sustain me without my job. Because I was doing driving job that time, like the chauffeur. I was doing driving job. I resigned. I was like, oh, come on. I can make $100 in the night. Probably I can make $1,000. So I've done my calculation. Like, okay, the next 5 years, I keep making $1,000 every day. I know where I will be. So I was like, okay, no problem. So I resigned. Oh, okay. Uh, Liam, Liam, Liam Trips. Hi, okay. How you doing, Liam Trips? How you doing? It's good to have you here. Who is that? Blended, blended with a twist. Hi, how you doing? Good to have you here. Good to have you here. TD HS Lucifer. That was beautiful. It's kind of funny name, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's good to have you guys here. It's good to have you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for trying to learn from my mistake. Understand? So that you will not repeat the same mistake. So now, back to the story. So when I need to master why I was making money. I can't just be the when market is going and follow that. But what is the reason why this market is going to that up? I want to know. I want to know even before the market starts putting effort to go to that direction. I want to know why. What would push the market up? Market that has been going down. What will just make it to suddenly just change direction? Why? I was asking questions. So one day, I summoned courage. I went to YouTube. I went to YouTube to one guy's story. I was sad. I was happy at the same time. When I was happy, I was like, okay, this is all at all. I already know what I want to do. Some most of these content creators, they know how to pen stories that they will filter it like do some video editing, just make it everything, just make everything realistics. Everything will just be realistic. Okay, let me go and put it to use. All the money I've saved, all the money I saved was wiped out. All the money I saved, even the $100 I was managing, trying to claim Zazu, everything was wiped out. But now, when you're a forex trader, you're stubborn. Originally, you're stubborn. So I keep pushing. I said to myself, I'm not going to give up in this forex. But it paid off at the end of the day. Almost all my traveling trip I've done, all my holiday, it took me to Dubai and other countries like that. It was through forex I make such money. So, so I use all my savings because at a point I was started blaming myself, asking the question, where are these problems coming from? So I said maybe it's my liquidity. I don't have enough liquidity. Let me just put in, let me go all in. So I sold my car. I sold my car. When I sold my car, I was not too happy. But looking at the dream, like, okay, since my $500, I already have $500 liquidity. For those that don't understand what is liquidity, liquidity is the capital you want to use in starting business. So I was having that bulk money. Me that was using $10, $20 to trade and make $100 before. Now has a large funds in my possession to control. I was very excited. I was happy. I was like, oh, my money. My money. It was presented as a profit. I just bought like the money I made from my salary and everything. I resigned. I put everything in. I was like, you know what? It's either I make it or nothing. So I swing into action. I started trading. All the strategies I've learned, the ebook I've bought, I started putting them to use. Well, to cut the long story short, please, if you guys, if you are here, you are not subscribed to my channel, subscribe it because I want to start talking about my own story, where I failed, and I have become homeless, where I become profitable from zero to where I am now, where I source fund from, where I source fund from later. This is going to be a subject or a topic for another day. But in today's case, I'm going to discuss why Forex almost ruined my life. That's why I'm here today. So I keep pushing. I keep pushing. When I had that $500 capital, I was so excited. I said, okay, let me just put everything to use. I want to trade like a boss now. I want to think outside the box now. I don't want to be following the crowd. I want to know what happened even before the crowd noticed that this trend has already changed. We have something like sniper entries, snipers. So, like, what did snipers always do? How do they spot that, you know, even before the spike of the candlestick? I wanted to know, I was asking questions. So, I was seeing some South African traders, they were like, come on guys, buy, 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 come on, say. I'm like, okay, what did these guys see before they talk about buy? Say, or beer, or bullish. I said, okay, no time I'm going to understand all these things. So when I had that $500 capital, within just to trade, because I increased my lot size, it's a way like if you have a gun with you, there's a kind of spirit that motivates you, like nobody, you're on top of everybody, like you're a boss, you understand, that's when you have power, like you have an extra power that God created in you. That's what it means. So when I have that capital, I was like, come on, this capital cannot blow now. Maybe I can control $10. I take $10, $100, so $200, $500. Wow. So imagine what I would use my $500 to do. I can take $500 to $5,000. I was just using words to encourage myself. So not knowing that it was my downfall during that time, of course. So I tried my best to keep my head high. I was very, 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 very enthusiastic. There are some motivational speakers. There's a way some motivational speaker will just preach to your ear in the morning. You don't feel like going to go and slap a uniform man, like a military man. Like, come on, I'm gingered. Come on, guy. That's what I was feeling. I was sitting on top of the world. So, in just 2 trades, I lost $200. That was Euro JPY. Yes, Euro and Japanese yen. That was the trade. In just 2 trades, I lost $200. I was not having $300 left, less than $300, like $290 something left. I was like, come on, what is that how I'm going to continue? What kind of life is this? Like $200 blown out of nowhere. I was not thinking. That time my brain was not like. But guess what happened? If you're online, just type it. What happened? Just type it. What happened? If you know it, you are following me, just type what happened. Liam Treves. Thank you for calling. Blended with a twist. Hi, it's good to have you here. It's good to have you. Lucifer, it's good to have you here. Turkey, what do you say? Turkey bro. Africa, yeah, Africa. So, how are you doing? Thank you for coming around. Just type it in the comment section. Then will you ask me what happened? Type it. If you know you're following me, just type it. What happened? It was not, it's funny now. I'm laughing on but right now it was not funny. And it was not funny back then, but now it's not funny. If you're following me, type what happened? What happened? And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. But you will learn a lot. And this thing I'm actually doing right now is not filtered. I'm just telling you the realistic ground, the reality ground right now. What I've experienced, my personal experience. Sometimes So, okay, Lucifer. Yeah, I can see you. Um, so what happened? I I know, and I tried to revenge. That was the greatest mistake I made. And I tried to revenge. I'm trying to use defense mechanism to recover my 200 capital. Let me just quickly back off and sell off so that I can have my capital back before I get another job or something. Because I was already losing before I was 2000. So before night falls, I was now trying to manage $5 from $500 down to anytime I still remember this is I was I would like do you know that that I, that mistake I made still haunts me till today because anytime I that area that I was living, I still remember how my landlord disgraced me. My friends still remember, some of us still remind me sometimes where I have an opportunity to come across them. They just like, man, what happened that time? When you were a big boy, what happened? You just from 10 down to 2. What happened? You guys helping people to sort out their accommodation issues and all that. You're not the one, in such mess. No, come on. It's not like you. They were asking questions. Because I'm not that type of person that spends extravagantly, recklessly. Yeah. So that they will not really understand. That is just life. Down. So that period was like what take it the way they say. So we sometimes once in a while they just laugh over it. But this stigma is still there. So I did all I can. So it was really not easy. It was not really not easy until 2014 when I break up. So I left to go and find a job during that 2013. I went to go. I got my job, not the same company though, but I got a job because my friends, my colleagues back then still connected me again. I got to do that job, which I now saved to start another one before I now start learning what is trading psychology. So trading psychology now helped me in a situation where I have $500 to invest as my liquidity. I rather use 100 out of that 500. Then if I have 100 to kick off, I rather use $10 to trade than to use the entire 100 to trade. That was far back. Unlike now, that's at least if I don't have any liquidity at all, it's $1,000. If I don't have any liquidity at all, it's $1,000. So I was doing so well. I was doing so well. You know. But in 2013, if there's nothing you learned in this message I sent to you, if there's nothing you learned, if there's nothing you learn in this message and this video I made now, you should learn one thing. Don't revenge. In any trade, never revenge, no matter what. If you have $500, you lost $400, please protect $100 with everything you got. That $100 is the goal to take you from that 100 to 1,000. But if you try to revenge that $100, you will beg to be left with $10. It's not me, it's just the market. It's just the game. It's the game. So please never revenge any trade. If you have $500, never revenge any trade. If you can hear me loud and clear, don't revenge any trade. If you are trading, you lost 90% of it. Please protect the 10% that is left. Good. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please, it's very important. You should subscribe to it so that if I release any message tomorrow, you'll be the first person to actually get the notification. Subscribe and click the notification bell. Alright guys, have a nice day.